What is up, YouTube? Today we are playing What Remains. Finch. I fucking love this game. Let's get right into
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
I love the setting of this game. It's just so fucking beautiful.
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it. My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
This game is super fucking sad, by the way. Just let me know that right now. Super fucking sad.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms. Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral. In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know, or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Should we go down there? I think this is where the... now let's just see it. I've never played this game, but I watched a playthrough on Jacksepticeye's channel. Alright, I don't think it's down here. That's my bad. Shit. That's the only thing I don't like about these games. They move so fucking slow. Walking simulator. What else do you expect, right? E3 this weekend. I can't fucking wait for E3. Although it's gonna be a slower year.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
EA is not taking the conference. Neither is Sony. Neither is Sony, unfortunately. EA, whatever, man, they're the shit. It's EA, but
The truth is,
I'm gonna miss Sony.
even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Shit.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it. As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house. I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't. Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
indie team, man. This game is just so fucking good, especially for a team.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Edie.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Jesus, man, this game.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
I'm gonna get back to that. I remember that. That's something to do with the plot. I'm not gonna touch that for now.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive. A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Yeah, I'll mess with the box. Fuck it.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
I would love to live in this
After
house.
Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes. As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of. My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
That was Gregory. This is Sven and Edie.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Anything over here?
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Attic.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
I'm gonna look around a little bit more. I think there's more up here. Yeah. Molly.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
I think that's where we're supposed to go. Actually, I'll check the attic out real quick.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
I like that saw. You see that? I want to make something like that. That's cool as shit.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Oh, shit.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
That's cool. I like that. That's really cool.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
This game, basically just go through all the family's deaths. It's really fucking sad.
My Halloween candy was all gone. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Ew.
I kept eating and eating.
Yeah.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Yeah, no, that's fucking plastic. Don't do that.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Weird fucking shit, man.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Okay, how am I gonna get up there?
Mom and Dad didn't even
Can
look
just
at
jump
me.
over there? Jesus. That cat has one hell of a vertical.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Oh shit.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Okay, where'd it go?
And now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass. Rabbits.
Come here, bitch. Gotcha.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Weird as shit.
A mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Someone took too much fucking acid. That's all I'm saying.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever. I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Alright, fuck it. I lost it. Shit. Shit, there it is.
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed. Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere. was big, and I moved real quiet.
Little-ass little girl, man.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
I think it glitched. What the fuck? Maybe not.
It came upon a midnight clear, that glorious dawn of old. From angels bending near the earth to touch their hearts of gold.
Hang on, I'll be right back. I want to look this up real quick. I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, we're back. Hopefully it doesn't fucking glitch this time. I had to reset. I had to turn it on in the game.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
I had to redo the whole model section. This fucking squid. Yeah, man, what have I said? I was supposed to know I was eating that toothpaste or some shit. I want to avoid eating that. I don't know what I'm running this.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Oh shit, man. This ain't gonna be good. I don't think that's how plumbing works, but okay.
I got closer and closer.
Oh shit.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
What the fuck?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Alright guys, I think that's where I'm going to end it off for today. I will see you guys tomorrow with a new episode of What Remains of Edith Finch. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I love you all very much.